As we celebrate 50 years of Title IX, not only are we honoring those who have paved the way for female athletes across the state, but we are also recognizing the efforts of those who are working for equality in girls' sports today. With me today is Keisha Newell. Keisha is the Assistant Athletic Director and Head Girls Basketball Coach at Mother McAuley in Chicago. We also have Teri Rodgers, Head Basketball Coach at New Trier High School. And lastly, we have Eric Behm, one of the girls' basketball assistant coaches at New Trier High School. In addition to their school duties, all three of our guests are part organizers of the Grow the Game girls basketball tournament and shootout. Thank you all for joining me today.
Thank you.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Now, first, for those who don't know, tell me, what is the Grow the Game tournament?
I'll start. It is basically a tournament. We have 29 teams this year. It's a tournament and it's a shootout. So there's an 8-team tournament, and then the rest of the teams are participating in a 1 or 2 game shootout. And every team is led by a female head coach. And so that was kind of our idea, is to kind of celebrate and honor women who are coaching at the high school level. And so we put this together to celebrate that and to honor and to celebrate women who are head coaches. And so every team is led by a head coach who's a female.
Wonderful. And now, what was the inspiration behind the creation of this tournament?
I think we just wanted to get and empower young women. So, from a coaching perspective, we wanted to get together and not be stingy with resources. So, we wanted to come together. We know when we get powerful women in a room together, amazing things happen. And just the leadership, the amazing qualities that our coaches have to be able to give back to the young girls is important for us too. So, that was our inspiration, just understanding the Title IX aspect of it and the resources that girls and women are given. We wanted to come together and know and understand that once we do come together, amazing things happen.
Great. Now, this year marks the second year of the tournament. Now, what did you learn from the inaugural tournament, and what do you hope to build on this year?
I think the first year we had 14 teams. And so this year we have 29. So right there is already something that was a great benefit. We've done a much better job. I know Eric has been really vital in helping us advertise and get the word out of what we're doing. So I think that was something that we learned, is that we want to really make sure that people know about this and hear about this, not only statewide, but more nationally as well. We are looking at, I know Eric is contacting college coaches as well. We've got a great field of teams, as well as a great field of players. So I think that's something that we learned last time. And then obviously we want to build on this. I've already talked to coaches in Missouri who are looking to do the same thing. And so if we could move this beyond the state of Illinois, that would be great.
And I think, to piggyback on Teri, we learned that there are so many people that want to support this cause. We learned that we're doing something much bigger than ourselves, right? We learned that when you put so many talented women again in the same room, that special things can happen. So like Teri said, we hope to continue to build awareness around just equity in sports in general. And we appreciate the IHSA doing features like this to help us get the word out as well.
Now, great. Now, Eric, just to put you on the spot a little bit, I know you're helping a lot with the marketing efforts. Now, how do you feel like, and I've heard, you've been reaching out to college coaches, who have you been reaching out to, and what has the response has been to your efforts to kind of market and promote the tournament?
Yeah, I think the medium I have found that is best to really take advantage is Twitter. Keisha and Teri know all of our kids are on Twitter in terms of getting noticed by college coaches. And so if I'm able to connect with college coaches on there, or able to connect with reporters that are in the area that cover, one of the teams that's involved, and we've got a team from downstate, we've got a team from Georgia this year, one from the St. Louis area, that all have really good kids. And so just getting that word out there. There were a couple of good articles that were written the first time around, and I think that has really been the place where we've seen a lot of good feedback. And like Keisha said, people are really excited about it.
That's great. And, as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Title IX, how do you feel like this tournament not only adds to the legacy of celebrating female athletes, but also empowers female coaches?
Well, I'm going to use a quote from Cara Doyle, who is the St. Ignatius coach, who's also been real involved in this. And she says, if you can see it, you can be it. And so we want young girls to know that they can be they can be head coaches. We want them to know that they can be referees. This tournament will also be officiated by an entire female referee crew. And we want young women to know that they have a voice. Whether it be in down the road in a boardroom, in their own family, wherever they are, we want them to know that they have a voice and that their voice needs to be heard and that their voice is important. So we want them to see, the great things that women are doing, and we want them to hope to be that someday.
Great. I think we're just trying to do our part to continue to add to the legacy, right? I want to also shout out Coach Ashley Clanton, who's at
Yep.
Norcross in Georgia, who was a big part of this, starting this up as well. But the world, I think, has seen what happens when we give female athletes opportunities. So it's almost hard to believe that just 50 years ago, females were excluded and denied these benefits. So sports not only help girls find confidence and success on the court or field, but as Teri mentioned, it spills over into the classroom and into life. And then we empower our coaches too, right? We have wives, mothers, teachers, businesswomen, caregivers that are uplifting our young girls. So we want to make sure that they're uplifted and empowered as well. So that's our goal, just to continue to uplift and empower young women, older women, just females in general.
That's great. And we're so excited. As you said, we have some great teams playing in this tournament. So we're excited to watch, and we're excited to watch this tournament grow in the future. And I thank you all so much for your time today, and good luck with your respective seasons.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're right.